Alright guys, welcome to another FX market analysis. Good morning to everybody. Now we're gonna go over economic calendar first. 7:54 a.m. Madrid time, Spain. So let's go. As we can see, there's no red impact news, so we don't mind about anything of this. So we move forward and we check the heat maps, right? So we go here. We do a screen capture just to paste it on the document. But what we need to analyze here, as we've seen before, is strength versus weakness, right? So in a flash, look at it. Which are the ones that look stronger and which one are the ones that look weaker here, right? It's pretty easy, right? Gold is dead strong, euro strong against all the other currencies except for the CAD, right? CAD is strong. So we go to the log file and we put euro, CAD and gold, right? Then the weakest we can see here is JPY and the Aussie. The Aussie not that weak, right? We can see that it has some strength. Sorry, the Aussie now is the New Zealand dollar. The New Zealand dollar is really weak. I apologize for the mistake. So now we go to the dollar and we check what's the dollar been up to and what we can expect from it, right? Let me put this. Okay. There we go. Kind of new to this charting thing. All right. So, as we can see, we're coming back from a supply zone over here. And right over here, we have like a big, strong demand zone, right? But this is the 15-minute chart. Let's go up to the daily chart. Where are we? We are coming from, let's go to the weekly. So we had like, we're coming from a demand zone. But we've been doing lower lows, right? Lower lows, lower highs. We go to the daily and yeah, not a clear nothing that clear to say. Lower lows, lower highs in the overall structure. Here we had a daily demand zone. Here. We broke through it. We have another one here, which wasn't touched. So, yeah, I don't expect the dollar to rise too much. And if we see seasonality, it's like really dropping. So, yeah, maybe for today or tomorrow we can see a push up, but then we can expect lower dollar here. Yeah, we had a market structure shift right here on the 4 hours, so kind of tricky. Nothing really clear on the dollar side. So let's move on to the strength versus weakness pair, right? Strength versus weak. So we go here and what are we looking at? Euro, CAD and gold against JPY and New Zealand dollar. So The first one to check, EURJPY. Let's go. EURJPY. Oh, all right. EURJPY, let's go. We're going to the analysis and EURJPY. Boom. We don't even check the other ones, right? Let's go to the daily. Let's see what are the daily levels. Let's hide all the indicators and oh, pretty close to a supply area. Let's go to the 4 hour. All right. That's a huge drop. So for sure this level is gonna have some reaction from it. So what are we looking at? We're looking to long, right? The EURJPY. We have strength in the euro and weakness in the JPY, but we have this level. So let's check what's the potential profit up to it. We have, all right. 136 pips. 136 pips. Now we're gonna look for a demand area to jump into the trade. Oh, look at this. Huge hourly gap. Huge. This is gold, guys. This is not gold what we trade, the actual gold, but this is gold in the matters of bread and butter. Okay, let me see here. Let's put here trades. Boom. So what are we expecting here? We have a gap, right? It hasn't been filled yet. The JPY is like a really traditional asset, so I expect for it to get filled before continuing up. So I would set my trade right here. I'm gonna put below just checking this, guys. Give me a second. I don't like this yellow. This I don't like. Alright, now we're talking. And New York PM. Don't want that either. So let's remove. Save as default. Alright, let's go. Okay, now we're talking. So what's my trade here? My trade is right here. I would put 16 pips and I would we have a huge profit potential, but we're not expecting it to fulfill that potential within 2 days. So we're gonna just put two Asian highs right there. Okay, 3.22 hours of potential profit. I'm gonna do and there we go. Boom. This one goes to the daily analysis template, right? Set alarms and orders. We're gonna put there potential. No trades. Sorry guys. This one doesn't go here. EJ order. There you go. And we go back again to the heat map and to the strong against weak, right? So we have euro, CAD, and gold. Let's check the dollar. The dollar is also strong, so it doesn't make any sense to go long gold, right, against the dollar. But it could make sense to go long euro against New Zealand dollar, right? So let's go check that pair. Euro, New Zealand dollar. All right. 1 hour. We have this supply zone, right? So it's too close. And we have another supply zone right here. So if it breaks above this, it's all here until here, right? So let's go to the 15-minute. I'm definitely not going long right here. It has no profit potential, right? For me to be interested in this, I think it would be this one. And if you see this one, it's a tricky one, right? Tricky one. Let's just leave it here. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. So, how many pips is this? 98 is 6 pips. And the average, why don't I have the ATR parameters here? Because I don't have the arguments, so let's put settings. Titles and inputs, okay. No, inputs, no, sorry, values. Okay, so we go here and we check the ATR is 9. So at least the stop loss has to be 10, right? Only due to the ATR. So we go here, 10. There we go. Euro, New Zealand dollar. Asia has New Zealand dollar. Yeah, let's use Asian. Let's use this Asian demand zone. It goes all the way here and all the way here. So yeah, we're gonna use that one. If you ask me why, it's because I don't see this getting hit today. Too far away. Let's check it. How many pips is it? 48 pips. Yeah, remember that New Zealand is traded overnight, so the New Zealand volume is already print. It's not that it's like Euro GBP, Euro dollar, that Asian has nothing to do with it, right? Commercials in the Asian session trade the New Zealand against the Euro, so there has been some volume there. Okay, so this is the other one, the only two positions for today. Let's make a print. Set the corresponding alarms or set directly the orders. That's totally up to you, right? I'm gonna set the orders on my MT5 platform. So EURNZD and that's it. In both we have over 3 hours in potential profit. In fact, sorry, I'm gonna adjust the EURNZD because I don't want it to go. I'm gonna put it right there. There. Why? Because of this. because of that small supply zone. I don't want to risk it, so yep, I'm gonna leave it there, and I'm gonna take the screen capture again. Let's go back to our document, to our daily analysis document, and that's it. Okay guys, those two orders, 3.22 and 3.313 Rs in potential profit. Remember to trade small. See you guys. And remember, be an alpha in everything you do.